Hello, join us in this video as we leave the charming town of Loretto and find ourselves on a winding mountain road that takes us down a steep, narrow dirt shelf track, which was not for the faint of heart, just ask Kristen, to yet another pristine Baja beach. So please come along as the adventure starts now. Good morning.
Good morning.
So we are leaving Loretto today. We had our first kind of crappy experience down here. I guess the young locals, we're assuming teenagers in their cars, just kept driving by us all night, honking their horns, playing loud music. There's probably 4 or 5 rigs where we're kind of camping today, so I think they're just down here screwing with the gringos. But yeah, about every hour though, they didn't do it constantly. They waited for you to fall back asleep and then come down blazing their music and doing what they're doing. But fair game, all good. So regardless, we're gonna get some fuel, groceries, and then head down to another remote beach. Cheers. So I think we just found the street Edward Scissorhands lives on. This amazing shrub art went on for a few blocks. It's actually pretty cool to check it out. I don't know about you, but I think that's the hottest sauce I've had yet. Wow, hot. So we are gonna get an oil change. We have all the oil and the filters and stuff, but I don't have a bucket. I wouldn't know where to get rid of the oil. So we stopped at this little mechanic shop, and it's gonna be what, $25?
Yeah, barely.
$25 to do the oil change with my supplies and get rid of the oil. So I'm okay with that. Seems like a nice guy, but it's a really nice automotive shop. Let's be honest, is it really a shop without a shop dog? Hi guys, you guys are so cute. Some of that video turned out. I mean, it's a pretty tight, narrow road climbing. We've been climbing, and it's a beautiful view, eh, Kristen?
Sure is.
Things are kind of changing green as well. Hell, we're still climbing though. Wow. Well, we just stopped the air down because we're back on dirt road, which is our favorite place. And Kristen just mentioned we stopped and aired down and all that, and like we're all happy again. We're out of the city. Loretto was fine. It's a nice little town, but we just the hustle and bustle.
There's really nowhere nice to camp there.
Yeah, it's all paid. We're out on the beach was free, but it's like there's lots of people there.
It's loud, and it's lots of dogs barking and music blasting and cars revving up and down, and
yeah, and like we said earlier, the locals were messing with us last night, and then Chris just told us we left before him, and the police showed up and questioned him, told him he can't be there and all this stuff. So time to leave,
time to go.
But this is back in some beautiful country here. Got a little braver too with airing down. I've 10 pounds lighter front and rear. I'm down to 30 and 40 now. The tires are getting a little bit fat looking, or flat looking. But man, what a better ride. Traversing through the mountains on the way back to the coast is always a spectacular drive. I just love climbing the mountains in the desert. This was a nice view spot to check out the road ahead of us. If you look close, you can see it wandering through the mountains here. This part of the road was the only part I could get Kristen to get out and take some footage of the van, because it was the widest for the whole trip down to the beach. It was a shelf road, super steep and pretty sketchy in some areas. Thanks for getting out, Kristen. You're a doll. Kristen, she hates it. She hates it so much, guys. But she's such a trooper, and
Not getting out again. I almost got run over.
this is the best road we've been on. Look at, there's retaining wall and a guardrail.
Yeah, because you plunge 800,000 feet to your...
I'm sorry, but I could not let Kristen finish what she was saying, because there could potentially be children watching. Taking a short break on a wide spot just to make sure Chris is still in view and keeping up to us, and as per usual, there was Chris just making his way down behind us. And again, these videos do not show how narrow it is. My driver's side mirror is almost touching the rocks and we barely fit. This is one of the areas that if another vehicle was coming the other way, someone would have to back up and get out of the way. But these views, what can you say? This place is so beautiful, looking over the ocean from up, coming down from the mountain to the beach. It was just a beautiful, beautiful drive. Kristen will tell you it scared the poop out of her, but it is what it is. This is what you got to do to get to the most beautiful spots. And here we have another super narrow section with no guardrails. And as you can see, you can't see down the passenger side Kristen is on. It's got to be a couple 300 feet down to the bottom. And yeah, needless to say, she was still very nervous in this section. needless to say, we made it down to a nice quiet beach. We set up camp and started cooking dinner and just enjoyed this absolutely stunning beach.